Hey guys, it's Rebecca from Balance to You. I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of Qigong magic in your life. As we know, this is some interesting times. And you know, the biggest thing is to keep in mind that this is temporary. And this is a time to try to be as healthy as we possibly can, try to eat good food, sleep. I cannot emphasize sleep. You have to have sleep in order to heal. And so if you don't do anything else that's good for you, sleep at least. And we're looking at a time where it's very uncertain and it challenges all of our root needs, which is, you know, shelter, food, things that of that nature, making bills and being able to do all the things that we do. And this kind of correlates what we call with the water energy, which is encompasses the kidneys and the bladder, which that kind of makes sense, right? There's fluid, there's water moving through. But it is also even bigger than that as far as it is the essence of what is water. What is water to us? Water is 70% of our body. Water is 70% of the world. You know, we cannot function without it. And it always needs to be in movement, right? And so if you look at water in movement versus non-movement, so take a little pond, right, or a little creek, or just a mud puddle that just formed after a big rain that we've had a lot of lately, and you look at it and it's been stagnant, it's not moving. So then there's this scum, right, that kind of develops over it. There's also, you know, things that kind of grow in stagnant or non-moving water. So we want to move that water. In order to keep our immune system up and flowing and being able to do what it needs to do, it needs to flow. So that being said, Qigong is a very good way of doing that. And so there's a simple exercise. You can take as much time or as little time as you want. And I've done this video before, but it's been a long time, and it was a project for when I was at Zhengdao School of Chinese Medicine. And so let's take a few minutes together and just kind of get things flowing, get everything moving, and we'll go from there. Hopefully my head's not cut off during this video, but if it is, you get the gist. All right, so we're gonna get started. So standing up nice and tall, shoulder blades backing down, feet about shoulder width apart versus hip width apart. This is hip width apart, this is shoulder width apart, right? And so we want to start with right at the top of the shoulder. You can start at the right or left, does not matter. But we're gonna kind of keep your hand at kind of a hollow sort of feeling, and then going straight down the arm. So we're going to hit the gong aspect of the arms first. We want to hang around the shoulder, the joints. Just think about your hinge points, right? That's where things get stuck. And so we want to spend a little bit of extra time in those areas so that things are moving properly. Okay? So get started here. And you're not hurting yourself, you're just slapping yourself. So you're just going to go on down. You just hang out a little bit extra at the points where there is joints. So there's a lot of joints through here, so you just kind of tap around. If you want to, you can use your fingertips to kind of activate all in between the joint spaces. And then we're going to go on the inside, give yourself a hand for coming up. Come on through the wrist and the elbows. Really get that inside of that elbow. We're going to come up around the armpit. I'm just going to go in and out a little bit because this is lungs and this is heart. So we want to open up the heart and the lung energy. So we definitely don't want that stopping, right? And then just come on down a little bit to the sides of the ribs. We're going off the channel a little bit, but it just feels really good to get more movement through the ribs. Very good. And then let's come back up. Let's do that again. We'll do it 3 times on each side. How's that? So we're top of the shoulder, around the shoulder, outside of the arm, outside of the elbow, you can't smile and make fun. I just don't know what there is left, right? So come on down. I'm going to come on around to the other side. All the way down. Down to the fingertips. And second hand. Coming up. Let's just go all the way down to the side body. Or the side of your body, I got corrected. There's only one body, it's just different points in the body, right? So we got here. And around the top again. Fingertips. And up around. That armpit good in the side. Then let's just come back to the center. So in the center, I usually use my fingertips because, well, I mean, you can do this. Yes, very much do that. But I kind of feel like you can get a little bit more detail. I kind of go back and forth really because this feels good and then this feels good too. So going down the sternum a little bit, all the way down the belly, coming back up. Well, let's just go around to the face, all the way around the cheeks. Got a lot of acupuncture points in your face and in your head. So it's really cool to do. Move all that stuff. Come around the top of the head. Again, I use my fingertips. Going down the back of the body, back of the neck, of course that's bladder channel. So we really want to get that moving, like we already talked about. And then coming around, all the way around the collarbone. And think, when you tapping, you want to think, where is a joint or where is a point where things can get stuck? And those are places where there's a lot of insertion points, right? There's a lot of stuff, action that comes around the clavicle. If anybody's broken their clavicle, they know all the stuff that's connected there because it hurts to breathe when you have that. So it's these muscles, the neck muscles, it's the chest muscles, all of that. Then just go around the breast tissue or around the chest, come all the way around to the tops of the ribs. And just come around. Now you can open up your hands again, come down the side of the body, and coming down the front. So now we're going to circular, right to left. We want to keep that digestion moving. Lungs and large intestine, that's the big thing with this virus is really attacking, especially the lungs. So we want to keep that energy moving and being healthy. And we're going to come down front, down the stomach channel, go all the way down. When you get to the knee, just kind of hang out there a little bit. And then when you get to the feet, just use your fingertips again. Go all the way to the tips of the toes. These are major acupuncture points all through here. Come around the side of the foot. Make your way inside of the foot. And then smack in the inside of the legs. Coming back into the belly, we kind of pack it all back into the belly area. It's also called the lower dantian, which is a big area for a lot of energy. And in Western world, we can attest to that because that is where the bottom of the spinal cord, and then all these nerves just spread out in the back, and they feed everything. They feed all this inside stuff. So you want to really pull all your energy back into that area. Go around the knees again. Tops of the toes. Side. Side of the knees. All the way around the belly. Very good. Now let's go down the sides of the legs. Now you're hitting the bladder and the gallbladder channel at the toes, third and fourth, sorry, fourth and fifth, I can't count. And then come back up the side, coming around the back to the kidney area. Just bring it back around. Very good, and then come back to the side. So you get to smack your booty. Come all the way down, back the legs, back the knees. Really get those ankles, Achilles tendon, calcaneus tendon, however you want to say it. Coming back up the front, stimulate the top of those feet. So in reflexology, this is all lymphatic. So we want to keep that lymphatic energy moving. Coming back to the inside. Back around. Very nice. Now let's just hold from there. You can go as many times as you like, whatever feels good. Since you might have more time on your hands, you might want to go a little longer, which would be nice. But for right now, to kind of close it up, bring the elbows out, feet still, shoulder width apart, and just hold that imaginary ball. So like almost like a beach ball that you're just kind of holding on to. You're not grabbing onto it, but you're just holding it so it doesn't fall out from under you. So there's a softness, pressing through the feet, soften the knees. Imagine the top of your head gravitating toward the ceiling. Notice the vibration of the whole entire body now that you've moved all of that energy throughout the body. Now it's just dancing and having fun. And then let's see if we can just calm it, slow it down just a little, giving us reflection of what it feels like to be still. Feels really nice, doesn't it? Let's just bring the hands right into your lower dantian, right in front of your lower belly. Right or left, doesn't matter. There's some disciplines that get really caught up on that, but I think just whatever feels natural, that's what you go with. All right, namaste, y'all. And hope that you enjoyed this. And hopefully I'll do a few more videos. I don't know. We'll see if anybody likes it. All right. Take care.